Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. We're still working on this investigation. Not happy with the way this is going. Oh wait, what do I have left? Oh, I guess these. It's a sculpture of a brave warrior battling against a serpent. Did Paul Halik make this one too, Mr. Edgeworth?
He did. It seems he was fascinated by fantasy and mythology when he was a young man. This piece embodies the tragic yet gritty determination of the young as they face an impossible situation. It's called the math test.
Talk about relatable. I guess see what I can put together. Oh, I have that. That's not very helpful. No, that's not what I want. No, you're all done. Yep.
Tell me, Fender, what kind of person is Miss Bad?
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you got a thing for her, Milester.
I do not.
Chill, I'm just yanking your chain. Anyway, what can I say about Jude's? Well, she's a real brave trooper, for one. What else do you call someone who waits around for 18 whole years like she has for Samson?
Oh, no. Am I suspicious of that? I don't know if I'm suspicious of that or not. I think that's the motive.
Even after his extended family kicked her out of this place.
What? They threw her out?
Yep, Jude's wasn't technically part of the family, so there was nothing she could do. She had nothing, nobody, and no job after Samson took the fall. She had no choice but to take what he taught her and make her own way in showbiz. Yeah, she's retired from all that now, though.
Yes, why did she retire?
She'd finally made enough to buy the old place back. She even got the Ultimate Cookbook back from the Tangaroa group after they basically stole it.
Oh no. Found, recovered the house and the Ultimate Cookbook for Tangaroa's sake.
I guess this place and everything to do with it was all she ever cared about. She just wanted it back. All of it.
Thunder seems very sympathetic to Miss Bound's plight, but from a less charitable perspective, she has, in a way, taken everything of Mr. Tangaroa's for herself. Well, that didn't help. Can I put these together? Let's see. Yep.
The Ultimate Cookbook contained instructions on how to create the poison gas. The current owner of that book is none other than Miss Judy Bound.
No way, you mean...
I'm afraid I do. Miss Bound would have been perfectly capable of setting up the gas trap. Finally, we can prove that she's been lying to us.
Oh. Wait. Have anything to present? I don't have... Why don't I have... Okay. Excuse me, Am I missing something? I thought that would have opened up the conversation. What? Can I ask about that again? I don't feel like I have anything. Okay. Clarice, help. What? No, okay, you don't have anything. That might... That, nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Done there, done there, done there, done there. I am at a complete loss. Oh, no, no, I did. Unless I missed something here? Or if I try to deduce. No. Oh, wait. I have no idea. And you don't have anything. I don't know. No logic. Notice anything? Found me a big cream in the teapot. Is that it for Miss Bound? She seems way too nice to hurt anybody.
You mustn't judge a book by its cover, Kay.
Though I too have my doubts. I should talk to Fender and Miss Scone to see what they have to say on the matter. We've learned a lot about our case and about IS-7 too.
Perhaps, and yet the truth remains shrouded in an impenetrable mist.
You still don't have enough evidence to pierce the fog? In that case, we'll just have to look for some more.
That won't be necessary, Kay. I have all the information I need. Now it's just a matter of logically piecing it together in order to illuminate the truth.
Sounds good to me. Have at it, Mr. Edgeworth. That didn't help at all. Anything from you? No, I think we're done here. I have no idea. Like, literally everything. Body. Yeah, we knew that already. Is there anything... Yeah. What? Again, was I supposed to... The only thing I can think of... Oh, wait. No. Puddle of spilt tea. We already know how that happened. I don't really mean to talk to you.
What kind of pharmaceutical recipes are in the Ultimate Cookbook?
Oh, there are so many, it would take a while to go through them all. But if you really want to know, well then let's start with the show. Come join me as we sing this song. It's a nifty, thrifty 2 hours long. One by one we'll sing the things that the world's best little cookbook brings. What do you think, Mr. Edgeworth? Want to listen to the rest?
No, that won't be necessary.
I need to present evidence to somebody? The only thing I can think of, I know... Let's just go with his sketch. The only thing I can think of. I'll be honest, I don't even really understand why.
Larry, could I ask you something about your sketches?
Fascinated by the work of the great Lauristo Nim, huh? It's the composition, right?
Not exactly. This light blue tape...
Is it actually...
You painted that exactly as you saw it.
Is it actually light blue? Oh, I guess it sort of is. Okay. I didn't catch that at all. I mean, I can see it's blue. I just thought that was kind of like shading. Okay. I already told you. Everything is exactly as I saw it.
But the tablecloth on the card here in this room is white.
Wow. Your head's so full of crazy theories, the simple stuff just passes you right by, huh?
What's that look for?
Listen, just before I drew that sketch, I was in the middle of some business with the cart with the tea set on it, okay? What kind of business? That's right. It was the hiding the pieces of the teapot I smashed kind.
That's nothing to boast about.
Anyway, I was still in the middle of cleaning it all up when Judy came out of the winter wing. I didn't want to get busted for breaking the pot, so I quickly dove out of sight.
Wait, Miss Baum came out of the winter wing.
Yeah, and she was pushing a cart, a different one. That's the one with the light blue tablecloth on it that I drew.
What did she do with this second serving cart?
Well, I saw her wheel it into the summer wing, but I don't know what happened after that. When she came back out, she was pushing one of the other carts, the kind you can lift with stuff with.
The lift cart?
Yeah, so I called out to her, but she just ran off and left it behind. Never had her down as the shy type, but it just goes to show you never know.
Another serving cart and a lift cart.
Is there maybe another tea set too?
We'd better check with Miss Bound.
Did that move things along? That looks like it. There we go. Okay.
Dang.
Are there two serving carts here at the gallery, Miss Bound?
Oh, yes. Why do you ask?
A certain so-called artist showed us this sketch. I couldn't help but notice the color of the tablecloth. It's light blue.
I'm afraid your friend must be mistaken. I only use white tablecloths, freshly laundered and starched. Like the perfect wrinkle-free one on the cart here in the fountain room, right? Exactly. If I saw so much as a blemish, I would replace it right away. Could the color of the tablecloth in this sketch simply be a mistake on Larry's part?
Do you have any idea of what you might have been doing when this sketch was drawn?
Let me see. I appear to be carrying out my usual duties.
I'd like to ask you a little more about these duties, if I may.
Tell me about your work.
What exactly were you doing when this sketch was drawn? Because from what I can see, your cart doesn't have a tea set on it.
I was delivering some chocolates to the investigating officers. Ah, now I'm jealous. I love chocolate. Oh, there are a few left over, so here, for you both. Made them myself. I hope you like them. Woohoo! Thanks, Miss Bound.
Well, why not?
They're a little melted, but I suppose that's because they've been sitting around in her pocket. Handmade by Bound, slightly melted after being kept in her pocket. They're super sweet. I love them. I'm very glad to hear it. They may not be the prettiest, but I'm grateful for the energy boost nonetheless. Though perhaps they could do with a little less sugar. That's what that ends on? And that's that. All that's left now is to await the results of the tests on the teapot. Alright. To be continued. I'm assuming we're gonna go back to the past. Nope. Zodiac Hall, Fountain Room. There's gonna be that ubiquium in the teapot and.
The test results have just come in, sir. Traces of ubiquium were found in the teapot.
They were? Just like Mr. Edgeworth said. Curse you. You'd better not think this means you beat me.
You really need to drop this obsession with coming in first, Mr. Winner. We're all on the same side here, remember? We're all trying to get to the truth.
What? But first is best. Everybody knows it's better to be a winner than a loser.
That's really no way for a prosecutor to think. Not a successful one, anyway.
What? But Enough. Mr. Edgeworth, please refrain from taunting the boy. Ignore him, Eustace. He isn't worthy of your attention. I so badly want to know what's going on with her and like that whole group. But Gavel? All right. I take care of things here for now. In the meantime, you can perform the far more important task of going and checking on the victim. Oh, yeah, good idea. I'll be right back. Excellent. We shall see you shortly then. Mr. Winter's annoying but totally harmless. Judge Gavel, on the other hand. Now, Miss Bound, perhaps you could explain why traces of ubiquium were found in your teapot. I had no idea there was anything like that in there. Perhaps it's one of the ingredients in the dishwashing soap I use. So, you're telling the court that you did not intentionally put ubiquium in the teapot? Yes, exactly. Why would I? Until today, I had no idea it could even be used to make a poison gas. That's a lie. No!
Objection!
You're a trained actress, are you not, Miss Bound? I'd have thought you would be a more convincing liar.
What do you mean?
You have access to the Ultimate Cookbook, correct? A book that just happens to contain instructions on how to create the poison gas used in the attack. Meaning it's perfectly possible for you to know exactly how to make it.
Very well informed, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Bound, is what Mr. Edgeworth said true? The book does contain information on how to make poison gas, yes. But the fact that I have seen it doesn't make me guilty. Can I ask exactly how the gas was triggered? The victim used a blowtorch to heat the lid of one of the display cases, thereby melting the ubiquium. I see. He locked himself in the room too, didn't he? Surely that and the fact that he triggered it himself, wouldn't it point to it being a suicide attempt? So she's not willing to admit to anything. No. Furthermore, where would I have gotten a hold of the infesticide Ultra?
No, I don't know. Perhaps you stole it.
And no, I did bump into Moody Judy a week or so ago, and that very evening I noticed my infesticide Ultra had gone missing. Judy, surely you didn't. Oh, she did. Ow! You carry your bag of pharmaceuticals with you everywhere, don't you? There would have been any number of opportunities for someone other than myself to steal it from you. It's true, and I don't have any hard evidence that it definitely was Miss Bound who stole it.
Judes, there's clearly something you're not telling us. Why don't you just come clean, We all know you never hurt somebody for no reason, so,
Not you too. You think I'm guilty as well, Mr. Fender?
Can you blame me? We've got one wing disguised as another, a gas trap in one of the display cases, and you're the proprietor of the establishment. It's looking a lot like you did it, kiddo.
Got this all wrong. You have to remember the gallery doesn't have any security cameras, nor any security personnel. If some ill-intentioned person or other wanted to get in undetected, I don't think they'd have much of a problem. Wow, you're practically asking to be burglarized! Fantastic. You need to be more careful. A great thief could have had a field day in here. And I don't think she's joking. And actually, it seems that Mr. Gusto did in fact enter the gallery before it opened.
Sheesh. Judy's one tough cookie. She's not budging an inch. Maybe it's time to rock a little technique Gregory taught me back in the day.
What technique might that be?
So hear me out. Everything's connected to what happened 18 years back, yeah? And since we're not getting anywhere by focusing only on the here and now, maybe we ought to approach this from a different angle and look to the past for clues instead.
Let's turn about in thinking.
So my father used this method as well. I see what they did there. Turnabout, yeah.
All right, let's run this through the old Thinkatron. How was Jude's involved in what happened back then?
According to Miss Bound, it was because of her that Mr. Frost's flavored ice sculptures melted. And yet, his sculptures are here on display at this very gallery today. Is it possible that she...
No, thank you, Fender. I think I know what I need to ask Miss Bound now.
Yeah, don't thank me, thank your pops. Now take it away, Milesy. I'll grab the popcorn.
Miss Bound, you say that you were the one who caused Mr. Frost's creations to melt 18 years ago, correct?
Right, so I was young and foolish, and it was a terrible accident.
Yet what you did allowed you to open this exhibit, no?
What do you mean? Yes, what do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? If you're going to ask such questions, perhaps a formal testimony from Miss Bound might be best.
Yes, perhaps it might be. I'd like to know a little more about the Zodiac Hall. But why Miss Bound decided to dedicate this space to Mr. Frost's works?
Very well, if you believe it to be relevant to the case, I will allow it. Miss Bound, would you mind? Not at all. I'll do whatever it takes to prove that I'm innocent. Then please, if you could give us a background on Zodiac Hall and the pieces on display here. Alright, telling us about Zodiac Hall. Alright, we'll read through this anyway. It took 18 years, but at long last I was finally able to buy Samson's home back a little while ago. But a place like this is expensive to maintain, so I decided to turn it into an art gallery. To that end, I collected as many Paul Halik pieces as I could from around the world. Because if I'm honest, it's always been something of a dream of mine to open a space dedicated to his work. That didn't help. Thank you for your testimony, Miss Bound. How wonderful it is that you're able to fulfill your dream. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, everything seems entirely above board to me.
Judge Cavill, that was simply the witness's preliminary statement. As you surely know, the value of that testimony cannot be evaluated without due cross-examination.
Spoken like a true attorney. Very well. You may do what you must. Alright. I'm going to pause it here, and we'll do the cross-examination in the next episode. I'm so upset that it's her. I get it. I think I understand most of what happened. That someone framed Samson. Now she's trying to get revenge. It's just depressing. But all right, we'll unless there's more to it. I'm hoping there's like one more twist, but I'm pretty sure she's responsible for this incident. But we shall see. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.